are the guinea pigs collected. All will be assimilated. Resistance is futile.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
That's true.
Bunch of slap-jawed faggots around here.
Hey everybody, what's going on? And welcome back to the new year with a new Nibbling Live. Some things have changed, some things have remained the same. I promise that I will be a rotten bastard just as much as I was last year, and hopefully be a little bit more annoying to those who annoy the living shit out of me. Joined right now by our good buddy Slasher. What's going on, Slasher?
What up, yo? Happy New Year.
Piggly New Year, and a Piggly New Year to all the people that are in the chat. Toy Mafia was the first one in the house. What's up, Toy Mafia? Hope that you're having a good start to the year. Lurch Troll, what's up, Lurch? Lurch Slight Return, what's up, buddy, man? It's good to see you. I hope that you're having a good one. Keely Chow, also in the house. What's up, Keely? And my buddy Curtis YC. What is up, Curtis, man? Good to see you. I hope you're all having a happy New Year. I hope things are starting off on the right foot. For me, It seems to be a replay of last year for a lot of things, and some things have gotten slightly better. And I talked a little bit about this on ETEP's stream last night. So I actually had a moment where I was actually getting so fed up with YouTube and their bullshit that I was actually thinking about just walking away from this, because it was getting so frustrating. I felt like I was banging my head against a damn wall, and YouTube was beginning to make this not fun. And it's one of the things I've always told anybody who's ever done anything on any kind of social media platform. Rule number one is to have fun while you're doing it. If at any point you don't feel like you're having fun, you either just need to step away from it or just completely stop.
Agreed. This is supposed to be fun.
And that's one of the things that YouTube was taking away from me. They were making it not fun. They were deleting comments. They were playing games. Every time I go on a live stream or I put a video up, it gets buried in their damn algorithms. And somehow I did have a few videos that escaped the freaking disastrous shadow banning of the algorithm by YouTube. And they actually did fairly well. Matter of fact, I think it was the first time I had ever put up a regular video and it got past 1,000 views in less than a week. Like I was actually kind of shocked. I was like, what the hell? Was somebody asleep at the wheel? Or is somebody at YouTube not hate me and allow this thing to get pushed through? I don't know what happened there. And then, of course, I started getting subs back. And thank you to all the people that are subbed to the channel. We just passed 1,800 subs. This has been over 6 months in the making. Thank you. I had a huge push of subs 6 months ago. And I was actually up to 1,800, and then YouTube just started taking them all away. And then I was back down to like 1,690 something, and it started going back up a little bit. Then it went down, went up. I mean, everybody who's ever created a channel knows the games that YouTube plays with the numbers as far as subs, views, and all that shit. But that's where I found myself. I found myself like every time I tried to do something a little bit more, tried to put out something a little bit better, it just felt like I was getting constantly punished for it.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's not just YouTube. That's kind of seems to be the way of life lately, at least for me, anyway.
And it's sickening. It really is. I mean, could we come on here to have a good time? We try to escape some of the things that are bothering us in our real lives. I mean, how many of us in the circle of friends that we have are sitting there like one step away from an ER visit because we're in so much freaking pain all the damn time?
I'm a bad fall away from being like a fucking paraplegic.
Some of us might even be so bad off that we're a single drop away from turning into Beetlejuice from the Howard Stern show. Yeah, Trina the guinea pig. Yeah, I added some new pigs in there.
Oh yeah, I saw. I got one. Cool.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes, you finally got one, and I did
Yeah,
it
cool.
silently. I didn't even warn you. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm going to
Thank you.
finally
Thank
put a
you.
pig in for him. That's another one. It's long in the making because I could never figure out what I was going to do for a guinea pig for you when I was going through everything. And as I was searching for stuff, I came across that really cool mask, and I was like, "That's it, that's
Yeah.
it." It was that moment of clarity. I was like, "This is what he needs for his guinea pig."
Yeah. Cool. Thank you, man.
Yeah, man. I've got a bunch of new intros that are going to be coming for Going Old School. Going Old School is going to get a slight revamping as well. I'm going to bring a lot more heavy topic oriented stuff for Going Old School moving forward. Some of the toy stuff may appear on Going Old School, but a lot of the toy stuff is going to wind up shifting over to Collectible Pass, because Collectible Pass was started with the idea of not only showing off some of the newer stuff, but showing off some of the older stuff as well. So unless it's like really, really old, or it actually pertains to a certain topic of a franchise that I'm going to have on Going Old School, if it's just a toy show off, it's going to be moving over to Collectible Pass, because I really do think that's where it belongs at this point. But as far as some of the other things I'm going to do, we're going to have a new show. I haven't completely decided on the name yet. I'm leaning towards maybe Two Pigs in a Cage. I'm going to have one-on-one discussions with people, and we're just going to talk. We're going to shoot the shit, just like we're doing right now. We're going to shoot the shit, and we're going to talk about maybe why they wanted to create a YouTube channel, or what they have going on in their life. Maybe if they have a project they want to push, like how Vinny's pushing his art book, trying to get that noticed by people. I'm just going to have one-on-ones with people, and if there's any way I can help out other people, why not? Why shouldn't I do that? I may not have the biggest voice on YouTube. I may not have the biggest sub count or the biggest reach, but guess what? Why not help out those that maybe could use a leg up? You know what I mean? People that maybe my audience doesn't normally see their content, so that they can get a hand. Why not? This is something that we should all be doing anyway. And there's so many of these bigger channels, they will not do that for anybody. I mean, as we said before, they go up the ladder and then they kick the ladder behind them to make sure nobody crawls up behind them because they're afraid of losing their spot. Bullshit. It should never be like that. And for some of the people that have taken off tremendously in the past year, you know what? Congratulations to all you guys. Well deserved. I see Miss Martin Muses finally got up to 900 subs. I mean, congratulations, Miss Martin. Yeah, she already got partial monetization. So now she's on her way for full monetization. I hope that she gets there soon. It's well deserved for her. She's been at it for a very long time too, and it's nice to see that she's finally getting the recognition.
What is partial monetization?
So partial monetization is basically you're getting accepted into the oh shit, what the hell do they call that?
The partnership group?
The partnership program, yes. So you get into the partnership program, you got to have a minimum of 500 subs. And you've got to have 3,000 watch hours. Yes, 3,000. Only 1,000 less than the full.
Okay, yeah.
So you get
me a while ago. Okay.
Yeah, so you get super chats. You get channel memberships, I believe it is, and there's a few other things you get, but you don't get ad revenue and stuff like that. You don't get all the other perks that come with the full monetization. So
like commercials before your videos and stuff like that.
Well, you wind up getting them anyway. It doesn't matter. Like, you could be unmonetized and you will get them.
I don't know. I'm not. I don't have commercials. I mean, granted, I don't even have 400 subs, but I don't. You're at 1,800.
Yeah, 18.
Yeah, and they don't put commercials before your stuff.
No. I've heard people that are not monetized have had commercials on their stuff.
I've heard that same thing.
What's going on, Luffy? But you do have the
year.
Greatest mods on YouTube. Happy New Year. And thank you. And Happy New Year to you too. And I do have some of the best mods in the world. But yeah, oh goddamn. So moving forward, I mean, what are you going to be doing this year? Obviously, we're going to be getting back into the movies discussions. And a couple people were asking on the last live stream, about I Come in Peace.
Oh, yeah. I haven't been in the best shape these past couple days. It's already been a very miserable new year for my back and everything. But I don't want to go into all that. But I'm gonna take a little bit of a breather. I'll be back at the end of the month. I'm even gonna take a breather from a couple other streams. You know what I mean? Like I'll show up here and there or whatever. But I really I gotta. I don't know. I got to do something with myself, so I'm not, you know, so I'm not, shaking my fist in pain all the time. I got to do something, but yeah, take a little breather till the end of the month.
Yeah, you know what, and that's completely understandable. I'm sure most people wouldn't even have a problem with that because if you can't take care of yourself, I mean, how much fun are you going to have going on these streets and stuff, right?
Absolute zero fun.
Sitting there absolutely miserable, like, you know, I'm not even supposed to be here today.
Oh, I really love this movie. Oh, motherfucker. Yeah, you know.
You'd be like this. I'm not even supposed to be here today. So oh man, there's so many things I want to talk about, but I don't want to get into some of the stuff because some of the stuff is actually going to be coming up on future streams and everything. But yeah, in case you guys didn't catch it, there's going to be a couple different guinea pig shows going on. Going Old School will be coming back again here and there. It's not going to be a weekly show. It may be a monthly, maybe even a bi-monthly, or I don't know. I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to make sure that the topics that I bring to Going Old School are really informative and really entertaining every single time. I don't want it to be okay. Well, this Going Old School was pretty entertaining because you hit on a lot of these topics. This one, not so much. I want to make sure that every single one is a banger, that everybody is having a blast on it every single time. And we've had a few where we had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun with the 86 movie. I think we had a tons of fun with the in memoriam to JJ when we did the Star Wars one. Like that one was just so much fun to go through. And it was one that I was dreading for a long time actually doing because, thinking of JJ and then all the negative aspects that are associated with the newer Star Wars. But I think that one went off without a hitch and I just had a blast. I mean, it was like, God, that was like a 4.5 hour stream almost.
Yeah, I was glad we were able to do that too.
That was a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
What's up, Soul Assassin?
What up, Soul Assassin? Break every now and then is highly recommended. Absolutely is. Be a good stream. Best of 90s Kevin Smith films. Early Kevin Smith stuff I didn't mind, but there was only like 3, maybe 4 films that I enjoyed.
I don't really like all his movies either.
The biggest one with Kevin Smith that a lot of people seem to like, and I couldn't stand, was Chasing Amy.
I did not like Chasing Amy. I didn't like Dogma. Okay, so I did like Mallrats, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I watched it a couple days ago. It was on. I don't remember what channel it was on, but I was watching it. And it's probably been like well over 10 years since I last saw it. I don't think I like it now. Jason Lee's character is fucking annoying. I want to strangle him. I want to reach through the screen, strangle his character. Can't stand it.
I enjoy that movie. I don't mind parts of Dogma. Some of it gets on my nerves. I used to like Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back, but over repeat watches, I started getting really irritated with that movie.
Maybe it'll happen to me too, but I like Clerks 2, and Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the definitive ones for Smith out of that lot, I mean, this is just me, is Clerks 2, and Mallrats. After that, it gets to be a kind of almost like whatever. What's going on? Lefty and Friends.
Lefty? What up, Papa Cotton?
Papa, what's up, Papa? Good to see you guys, man. Hope you happen to have happy New Year.
You know what I did like though? Did you ever see the Clerks cartoon?
I did not.
No, I actually liked it. It was all right. From what I remember, it's been a long time.
Go get some sunshine, fresh air, and medical care.
Yeah, I've been getting medical care. I honestly, I feel worse since I started going to the doctor over the summer. I don't know
Isn't that
why.
something?
I don't know
Isn't
why.
Jesus Christ. I remember years ago, and I've talked about it a few times when they first diagnosed me with type 2 diabetes, and they wanted to put me on that metformin shit. And I was like, nope, I ain't taking that shit. I've already heard something about it. And yeah, I went my own route. And the doctor, my doctor was really cool. He was an Asian doctor. Unfortunately, he retired, but he said, you know what, if what you do winds up working, good for you. And it wound up working. So he was impressed. He was satisfied with the results. I was satisfied with the results. So, I mean, hey, what's the argument there? But so many of these doctors, they tell you this is the way you have to do it. And if you don't do it, I can't treat you. Yeah, shit. Half the time, what they want to give you as a supposed cure winds up making you even more sick than you were when you started.
It's not even like they gave me any sort of cure or whatever. It's just happened that way. You know what I mean? It's just happened to feel worse since I started going to the doctor. And what's bothering me is dealing with these doctors. I go see I go to 3 different places. They don't talk to each other. That's really aggravating that they don't talk to each other and inform the other doctors about like the last place I went to. You know what I mean? It's kind of like the way the CIA and the FBI, like if they're involved in something, how they don't talk to each other and shit gets all messed up.
Yeah, unfortunately. And you get a lot of that shit, and it's not just doctors; it's like everywhere. Like people don't really talk.
Yes,
Like
yes.
I tried to have the discussion with some weirdo, and I knew he was a lefty because I looked up his bio. It just seems to be out of habit now. You look up their bio, and it wound up being over the Green Day shit. They were talking about how punk bands got their start in the '90s. Like punk became
In
something
the 90s.
Yeah, like what? Punk came out in the '70s. You freaking dip. What the hell
these are the same morons that refuse to believe that Wesley Snipes was the first black Marvel character on screen.
Thank you, Lurch. It was very memorable. I remember the JJ stream.
The 90s wasn't even punk. That was watered down pop disguised as punk. Like Green Day and Blink 182 and shit like that. Crap.
What about ska? Ska almost felt like a watered down version of punk as well, didn't it?
Yeah. And what was the other shit? It was ska, and then there was oh god, remember when they tried to? Was it the like late '90s when they tried to bring back who was that band? Squirrel Nut Zippers. Was that the song Hell? That in the afterlife. Remember that song?
No, actually, and from all accounts of what I'm hearing so far, I'm glad I don't remember ever.
Yeah, it was like
What up, LBG?
bands like them and like fucking shit. What was the other one? I can't remember, but they were. It was trying to bring back like swing music. They were trying to. I guess it kind of was like Scottish. But yeah, late '90s was when music started to get a little bit shittier. I still did like some bands. There were some good bands that came out, but nah. Green Day, motherfuckers is trying to say Green Day started punk. Like, you need to put the crack pipe down.
Oh, well, and when I argued with this guy, the first thing, what are you going to say? Sex Pistols and the Ramones and bands like that, they were all labels. They were all this. And I was like, what the hell does that got to do with anything? Any punk band that was out there at the time creating music was looking to get signed by a goddamn label. You're saying because they were signed to a freaking record label that they're not punk? Like, what kind of freaking argument is that? Eventually it got to the point where I dismissed the fool by telling him to go fill up a sock and leave me alone. Soul Assassin, Green Day is nothing. They had a moment in early 2000s, then nothing. Yeah.
Well, the 90s too. That's where they made their name in the fucking 90s.
Now, what was the first time? Was that
Dookie?
Yeah.
Self-explanatory. Oh yeah. He was another one. He came back too.
Iggy Pop. Mambo
Right.
number 5. That was kind of like that freaking swing type music.
I was never really into punk though. I never could get into punk. And by punk I mean, you know, real punk, not the corporate 90s punk.
I got into this discussion with somebody else.
I don't know if you like Rancid. I don't know if you like Rancid or not. I'm not a fan.
There's a few songs I thought were okay, but for the most part, I didn't like their shit. And then that's when we get into the discussion of were they punk or were they pop? I felt like they were more pop.
Pop, yeah.
And not entertaining as far as I was concerned.
Ruby Soho, that song was okay. It was okay.
Yeah, but even that is very, very poppy, you know. It's got that certain type of freaking pop sound to it. It's catchy, and you know, a lot of the early punk stuff was more guttural, you know. It was more angst than anything else. It wasn't really like, that's the most amazing catching tune that I could dance to. You know, I usually you were smashing people in a pit or something like that. If you were listening to some of that, punk
you
stuff.
weren't going to hear that shit on Casey Kasem's Top 40. You know?
Definitely not. They should never make it on the Soul Train. Oh man.
I was always more into like I guess you could say metal, because there's also metal snobs. You ever run into metal snobs? Like the motherfuckers that are like, I only like Nordic Frost Giant metal. Like they don't want to hear anything except one song or one particular type of metal.
Yes. Oh god, there were so many of them too. Like, oh shit, because you had, goddamn, how many subgenres of metal did you have? You had thrash, you had death metal,
speed,
black metal, which
was
basically a play off of death metal, which was kind of weird.
Then there was like the bands like Corrosion of Conformity. I don't know what you would consider Corrosion of Conformity. I don't know what sort of genre you put them in, but
yeah, I'm not, because they were kind of like Corrosion of Conformity, and then you had other bands like Nuclear Assault.
Yeah,
that had a completely different take on it as well. My grandmother watched Soul Train. Rest in peace, Don Cornelius.
You know what? I occasionally watched Soul Train. We only had like 5 damn channels, so
yeah. Get aboard the Soul Train.
And the other one, Solid Gold.
Yeah, Solid Gold. I
didn't particularly
disco.
Yeah, I didn't particularly care for anybody playing everybody's music, but you know, I was sitting there watching TV, and there was absolutely nothing else on.
What's up, DJ Ronnie J? Good to see you, man.
Hey, what's up? Happy New Year.
Many genres of metal, but all respected Motorhead and Lemmy. I mean, hell, he even got a pop culture reference in Airheads.
Oh, and then there was, then the 90s was new metal. New with the NU with the umlaut.
Mm-hmm. Then you start getting all these weird like fusion bands, and then off of all that, off of the hair metal scene, you got grunge.
Yep.
There's one we didn't mention, hair metal.
people want to talk shit about grunge, but grunge saved us all from fucking hair metal.
And it's funny too, because most of those hair metal bands, well, a lot of them did anyway. A lot of them started off a lot heavier, like Motley Crue. Motley Crue started off a little more heavy than what they wound up being later on.
So they were the opposite of Pantera.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that Pantera picture we looked
Yeah.
at where they were a glam band at first? That's embarrassing.
I'm a 90s kid slasher. Don't judge me.
No, I'm also, I didn't just live through the 80s. I was a teenager in the 90s. I lived, most of my favorite music is from the 90s. My favorite band is Faith No More. I love that band. I don't even think you could consider them metal. I wouldn't. They do have some songs that sound metal, but I don't think I would consider them metal.
No. I mean, they were. What were they listed as, alternative or something?
I don't even know. A lot of people labeled them like rap rock just because of Epic. But it's like Epic is like the only song where you'll hear Mike Patton singing like that. There's no other song where he sings like that.
What's up, Bad Take Bojan? I hope that you're doing well. Happy New Year.
Oh, Happy New Year.
Best metal to be created is black metal from Norway.
Yeah, see, that's the type that it seems like black metal has like the most snobs in their fandom.
But also talking about older stuff, I want to show you a picture. Let me know if you recognize any of this stuff.
Everything but Star Blazers. I don't know what Star Blazers is.
That was something from the 70s. It was a Japanese anime. Yeah.
Are those the cartoons? Lord of the Rings and Return of the King?
Yes.
Oh, awesome.
Yes. Everything up there, with the exception of Married with Children, is cartoons.
Those were the Lord of the Rings movies I remember.
And it's kind of funny, like after going through the books, I found that not only are the movies a far cry from what was in the books, but the cartoons as well. Like
I read The Hobbit so long ago I don't remember a thing.
That is one of the ones that's like, it takes the most departures. Like, holy shit, like neither the movie nor the cartoon absolutely get it right. And one may have stuff from the book, and then the other one has that stuff omitted. So the live action movie has a few things that were in the book, the cartoon has omitted, but the cartoon has a few things that the movie omitted or changed. So it's absolutely hilarious, like how they screwed it up both times. And it's not to say that I hate both of them. I actually kind of like, I can't say I really love it or not. I like it. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but I kind of like the Hobbit trilogy more than I like the Lord of the Rings. I felt like there were so many vast departures in the Lord of the Rings movies from the book that I don't like it very much at all. Not at all. I find it kind of sad too, because I want to like it. I can't. Not after reading the books.
Yeah, other than The Hobbit, I never picked up another one of those books. It was so long ago.
Now, The Lord of the Rings takes forever to get through. I forget how many thousands of pages that is, but it's a lot. It was originally 6 books too, believe it or not.
Hey, Master of the TDS, Happy New Year.
Hey, man, what's going on? Welcome. Happy New Year. I hope that you're having a good one. Where there's a whip, there's a way. That looks like my shelfable part of it. Yeah, I just took a few clip pictures of some of the stuff that I have on my shelf. I didn't have the time in the day to take pictures of every single thing on my shelf. So then, of course, I got some more of the TV shows.
That's 7. I was for some reason I thought that was in like Japanese letters, and then I looked at it sideways. Oh, that 70s show.
I like that show.
It's all right.
I
didn't love it, but it was okay.
Now,
Some of the characters were annoying.
Well, I mean, you're going to get that with every single series, no matter what it is. I mean, even like with the original series, there was a few characters that were
prick
just
Daniel. That prick Daniel.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah. I'm glad he got what he had coming to him. That brown shirt, motherfucker. He literally was a brown shirt.
A lot of parallels could be taken from the original series to what's going on right now in our world. Just saying. I'm just saying people selling each other out, attacking each other left and right because they don't believe in their ideology or they're doing what they're told.
What
Brown
happened
shirt
here?
and all the way, like you said.
What happened here? You couldn't find season 3 of Night Court?
No, actually, I'm watching season 3 of Night Court, so it wasn't sitting on the shelf. So I pop all these things out and I put them over there and I watch them. And 9 times out of 10, I tend to leave the plastic on there and just cut out the section where I can pull out the disc. Just because, well, I don't trust people in the house. I'm sure somebody's going to have sticky hands. When my daughter was still living here, it was sticky hands. So if she went by the shelf, everything would be sticky.
Nothing used to annoy me more than the people who they wouldn't just do this with DVDs. They would also do it with PlayStation 2 games. They just want to fucking stack up the DVDs themselves instead of putting it back in the fucking box.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Nah, everything has to be put back in a box. Like, I don't even care if just say, let's say you have two boxes out for DVDs and you have one movie in the whatever you're playing on whatever your system is, whether it's a DVD player or whether it's like a game system or something like that. I don't even mind if you take the one disc out and you just store it in the other box for the time being while you put the new one in. As long as it's sitting in a box and it's getting protected, and then when you go to take the other one out, make sure you move the disc back to its original box. That's it. But yeah, like my daughter was famous for that. Taking a disc out, watching it, and just sitting it on a shelf or something and not putting it back in the box. And then they were all scratched up. Like she destroyed a bunch of my old CDs like
ruins them, yeah.
But Tommy, would you watch the Rings trilogy or watch Rings of Power? I will never watch Rings of Power, just like I won't watch Blue Beetle. I won't watch The Flash. I see him on HBO. I just refuse to lower my standards and watch that trash. Who knew the dad from the 70s show would leave his family for a life of crime in old Detroit till RoboCop got him? Did you catch the reboot of Night Court? No, I did not.
I saw a little bit of it. I saw a little bit of it.
Is it or
meh? It's unnecessary. It's unnecessary.
I know the feeling. I had some DVDs disappear when my bro got stationed in Germany. He never got them back. Yeah, I hate when that happens. You switch out the lizards with the left and they don't eat rats. They are rats. And it's pretty much.
I will say the girl that plays Harry's daughter, she's hot. That girl is fucking hot.
There was a lot of freaking awesome special guest appearances on Night Court. Another one was Barney Miller. I was rewatching that lately, or pretty recently, I should say. It was on Tubi, but unfortunately they only had season 6, so they didn't have the stuff with Abe Vigoda and stuff like that. But yeah, even just rewatching season 6 on Tubi, I was like, damn, this brings back some memories because I used to sit there as a kid and watch Barney Miller with my mother.
Cheers had a lot of people come through that too.
Yeah, well, Anderson.
Harry Anderson.
Yeah,
he was a recurring character, right? Wasn't he? Was on more than one episode.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I want to say he was like at least like 4 or 5 episodes he was on.
Kramer. There was an episode where Kramer was on it. It was before he was, popular. Kramer.
I'm sure there's audiobooks for him, Lurch. I actually read the book. It's like a Bible. What's going on, Trina?
Happy New Year, Trina.
I hope you're doing well. I hope you're feeling better. Like many of us, headaches and other pains and aches that just don't
pain.
Go away. It was awesome to see Dan Fielding in action again.
It's good to know that he's still around. John Larroquette. I like John Larroquette.
He was one of the last people left from that original show.
I think Roz is still alive.
Is she?
I think she is. Yeah.
Like so many of them had died fairly recent that it was like, holy
Harry
shit,
died like what, like 10 years ago or something like that.
something like that. Yeah, I think she's seen that one, Lurch. The brand new one was Slashers. So DJ Ronnie G, yeah, read them on audio, enjoyed the trilogy tremendously. Yeah, I didn't like the live action movies though. They drove me nuts. It just is what it is. All right, and then we got this. A lot of these I think are essential to anybody's physical media collection.
Not me. I hate Grease.
Really, you hate Grease?
I despise it. I have a grudge. I have a particular grudge against Grease and anything related to it. I've never seen Salem's Lot.
No. Oh yeah, that's fun. I wouldn't say it's the most tremendously filmed horror movie ever, but it's really interesting. And other movies have taken a few cues from that one.
And yeah, I don't know about Howard the Duck.
Oh, come on, man. Howard the Duck was funny for what it was, though.
I don't know, man. I think I would rather watch that than Grease, though. Okay.
No problem with any of the other ones?
Psycho, I've never sat through the whole thing of it. Also, I never sat through the whole thing of the that's the Edward Norton one, right? Incredible
Yes.
Hulk is the Edward Norton one. I didn't sit through that because you ever at a friend's house and you're all chilling and talking and there's a movie on in the background.
Yeah.
Like it's on the screen, but you're not paying attention to it because everyone's bullshitting with each other. Yeah, that was how I ended up seeing the Incredible Hulk. So I didn't really catch all of it. Everything else, yeah, I'm cool with. Wizard of Oz, Breakfast Club. Labyrinth I've only seen once, but I liked it. First Blood is an awesome fucking movie. And so is Big Trouble in Little China. Batman, of course. Batman's one of my favorite movies.
At the very other end, it kind of got clipped out. I got Jaws.
Why do you have 2 copies of Grease?
So there actually is a reason. So one is a Grease collection. So it's got Grease 1.
Oh, okay,
2.
I see it now.
Yeah, and it's got some kind of I don't know, it was a musical one or something like that, which I could care less about. And the 40th anniversary one is actually that is actually supposed to be a yearbook. So you can kind of see like the leather pattern.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a yearbook. So when you open it up, it's got pictures and everything like a yearbook in it.
I hate that movie and all, but that's cool.
Then we got Voltron. And then I got Star Trek, the animated series. It's the case for it's kind of weird.
Is that the 60s or 70s one? Was it 70s?
Was that 70s? Or I think it was 70s, I think. I forget now. It was either 70, not because it wasn't 80s. It had to have been the 70s, I think. I'm pretty sure.
I would have figured you would have had the Voltron tins with the lion heads.
I was actually thinking about getting them. The problem is when I was going to FYE to look for them, they didn't have all the lines, and I wasn't going to buy a partial collection and hope to get the last one. So I opted for this instead because this actually had the entire Lion Force set of cartoons, plus as you can see right next to it, the Vehicle Force. So that's like one whole big box set.
Nice.
Then we got this. I can't say I was like a tremendous fan of Iron Man. I didn't mind the first movie, but I just thought that disc protector in the mask was really cool looking.
That's what it. Yeah, I was gonna ask. Did these both come with masks? What is?
Yeah.
What, the DVD is inside the Batman.
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
And for that price too. And this is why I love going to FYE, because you find stuff like this for dirt cheap. That's when people tell me they don't have an FYE anywhere near. I'm like, damn, man, that sucks.
I don't think I do.
Every time I go there, they have some amazing shit in there. My problem is just trying to mitigate how much damage I do to my wallet before checkout, because I want to just grab everything.
Yeah, I don't think I have FYE near me.
Luffy is God. I think Voltron came out in the early 80s, but the original series from the 70s. Yes, because it is a Japanese anime from Go Lion. You are absolutely correct. They just pretty much they changed a little bit here and there. But they pretty much kept it the same, and then they just dubbed English over top of it. DJ Ronnie J, I haven't seen an FYE in a decade. Damn. Yeah, and I've heard that from a few people. They don't have one anywhere near them. A Voltron team up with Shogun Warriors would be legendary. Hey, what's up, Glinzer? Good to see you, man. Happy New Year. Yeah, that's another one. I've never found, and I know that they did anime for Shogun Warriors. I've just never seen any kind of physical copies for it, so I could watch it. But that'd be definitely one I'd like to get. So I got one more picture for the physical media stuff, and we got that. I'm sure there's going to be a few in there that you appreciate.
Oh, RoboCop, of course.
I figured your eyes would go to that one first.
It's been so long since I've seen Clash of the Titans. It's been a real long time since I saw that. Flash Gordon, nice. Prior 1 and 2, nice. AVP. I thought you didn't like AVP.
I didn't, but at the time, that's how I first seen it.
I got you.
I bought it on disc.
Streets of Fire. Streets of Fire, awesome.
Blade Runner 2049 is another one that I was like, but I wound up getting I got that dirt cheap at FYE, so I was willing to take a gamble on it, and it was like,
You know, I honestly wasn't even a huge fan of the OG. I think I'm the only person that don't really like it too much.
Yeah, I love the original one.
That shit at the end, Prayer of the Roller Boys. That's a movie I always used to hear of and never saw it.
Yeah, I think I've mentioned to you quite a few times. So it's a dystopian future one that seemed to be the theme of the early 80s, late 70s, early 80s. Everything was dystopian future. So at that point in time, pretty much America has had an economic collapse. Sounds familiar. And most of the country is pretty much owned by other countries. Places like China or Japan have bought like some of our, what the hell's that? The Ivy League University. Harvard. Yeah, they've bought Harvard, and then they transported it over either to Japan or China brick by brick and reassembled it there. But Corey Haim and a few other people, I don't remember who they are, but it was fun. It deals with him dealing with this gang who are called the Roller Boys, and they're dealing some kind of futuristic drug.
Of course, you have to have a futuristic drug in all these movies.
There's always a futuristic drug.
Yeah. Oh, look. Soul Assassin put the link to the movie. It's on YouTube.
Nice. Yeah, no Mel, no Mad Max. You're damn right. That's why all you see is Mad Max and the Road Warrior and Beyond Thunderdome. I don't have that other one.
I saw some of this one, not Prayer. What was it? Because there was other people from the Lost Boys in it. Oh shit. I think it was called Solar Babies or some shit like that.
Yes.
Jamie Gertz and Jason Patrick were in it, I think. Michael and Star from the Lost Boys.
Mm-hmm. In the 70s, Fist of the North Star came out, and that inspired Mad Max and all these other movies.
I love Fist of the North Star, man. That shit is awesome.
Yeah, you're right. No, you are completely right. Streets of Fire was like a music video. Absolutely a fun fact. And freaking Hill, man, that guy does some amazing work. I don't think he ever got enough respect for what he did. Soul Assassin is the best, isn't he? He's always pulling up all those links, man. Got like it was said earlier. I got the best mods. You guys are awesome.
What's the Batman and Joker box right here?
It's actually a mug.
Oh, that's the print on the mug. That's cool.
Yeah, my dad was his handle on the CB radio was the Joker. You know, like it was Jesus. He had a number for it and everything. It was like registered as his CB handle. So anything Joker inspired, he bought it.
And you got the Max series? That's cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love that, man. The complete series. I got really lucky finding that one too. For the longest time, I couldn't find the complete series. Like nobody had it.
Do they have the Spawn series on collected?
I can't remember if they have it on DVD or not. I would imagine somebody has to.
And yes, Soul Assassin, Jamie Gertz was hot.
Apparently, there's an FYE in Eugene, Oregon. I could drive there, but it's like 45 minutes. You know what, Lurch? For me to go to my FYE, it's probably about 30 some odd minutes, 35 or so. Depending if the traffic gets real bad, it could actually take me an hour because we get the damn snowbirds down here and they bring their Northeast driving or Canadian driving with them and they drive like retards and you can't get anywhere. Epic foresight. Now kids play nice. Yeah, so that's what I got for a quick show off on some of my physical media. I'm always looking to expand that thing. But you know, I take my time sometimes. Like Big Trouble in Little China was one of the the last ones that I added because I was waiting for a good collector, a collector series version of it in a tin. Because I've had this thing lately for getting the damn steel books. So I wanted to get that steelbook version. I finally found it. Found it for a decent price too. Granted, I had to go online to get it, but
what's the steelbook version?
It's just that metal covering.
Oh.
And 9 times out of 10, the steelbook versions comes with something a little extra.
Oh, the slide out instead of opening it. The one that slides out instead of opening it. You mean?
No, these open, but it's just like a metal cover.
Okay.
That's why they call it the steelbook. Now, Glinzer says, yeah, skip that last Batman movie. I'd rather watch the 60s TV series again. Yeah, I didn't like that one.
Yeah, me too. I would rather watch. I'd fucking, oh, Jesus Christ. I'd rather watch the 40s, the black and white serials than
and they are available on Tubi.
The Batman.
I was watching some of the old Captain Americas that they have on Tubi from like the 50s and shit. They were actually kind of funny to watch.
Oh, for a second, I thought you were going to tell me that they have the, because I can't find this one anywhere, the 70s one with the motorcycle.
Yeah,
he's got like the clear shield, like
Yep.
what the part on the shield that's supposed to be white is clear.
Yeah, Soul Assassin. I think we all reach that age when we don't want to deal with malls and teenagers. Mine was last Christmas.
I don't want to deal with anybody.
And usually when I go out, I for the most part, I mind my own business and I just go and do what I want to do. Of course, if somebody gets in my way, they might get knocked out of my way.
I've become so anti-crowd, it's ridiculous. Like, if I'm walking down the street and there's someone walking my way, I'm like, this motherfucker better not bump into me.
There you go. Look at that. Soul Assassin. At it again. 1940s Batman serial.
I have them on DVD somewhere in my house. Somebody ripped me a bunch of them.
Yeah, finding that stuff on physical media is so important. I know there's quite a few people that have been talking about it for a long time. I remember mentioning it on one of the early going old schools when we had a fanzine on for a few episodes talking about that stuff, how important it was, how long ago that was. Jesus. That was years ago now. Was that like 2.5, 3 years ago? It seems to be forever. But yeah, I think it's absolutely imperative now to get everything on physical media, because the way they're just destroying some of the stuff that you find on streaming services, it's only going to be a matter of time before they deem this episode's no good and that episode's no good. I mean, they were doing it to Seinfeld, just removing certain episodes because they felt like their pussies hurt while watching it. 1940s. Oh, Curtis may have found something new to go delve into. Soul Assassin, physical media is best. Damn right. It really is disheartening to watch all these stores too just absolutely liquidate their physical media sections. It's almost like, and I've heard this from a few people, they talk about it, it's almost like they completely want to destroy the brick and mortar store. They want people to do nothing but sit at home like a good puppet and order online.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, do you realize how pissed off I would get? Because that is really my only real time going out and doing much of anything is when I'm going out to the stores. Just because, you know, I got so many things I usually have to do here in the house. So, you know, going out and doing like, you know, going to do some shopping or going out to do some toy hunting, that's a big thing of, you know, me getting outside and doing something besides just sitting around all the damn time. Because usually the wife's always working, so she has the car. So I'm usually just stuck at home. So, yeah, that if I was to lose that, I would probably go stir crazy. I'd probably be outside just like shooting at random things.
I know you're right. They do want to. It's been that way anyway. And it kind of started with music, right? When they phased out all the
CDs,
Tower Records and stuff like that, you know?
Well, I mean, even before they started phasing all those stores out, you've seen a lot of them just like limiting how much they carried. And Best Buy was one of the first. I mean, they went from having maybe 3 or 4 aisles of CDs down to 1 in less than 6 months. And then that one turned into an end cap and then just completely vanished.
But, you know, it's nothing really new. They're doing it with everything. They did doing it with video games, you know? They're not going to let you bring that crap to the gulag anyway.
No, they ain't going to take me anywhere. There will be a slew of bodies if they try to take me anywhere.
Yeah, I'm not going out. I'm not going out like that. I'm going out in a blaze of glory, dude.
Slashers like Han Solo, they ain't going to take me without a fight. There ain't no way. Nope. I will sit here like a greedy black duck with all my toys, and nobody's coming near me. But yeah. So yeah, man. So what else do you have planned for the new year? Anything?
I don't know, man. I'm surviving more than living, so I really don't know.
I don't go on there. Check eventually. Oh yeah, Facebook. Yeah, I've been avoiding Facebook for a couple of years at least, maybe more.
I don't fuck with Facebook no more.
I just got so sick of the bullshit with that damn site, and then I got sick of seeing some of the people that I used to talk to when I was younger, just completely go left wing deity, like hardcore, like yeah. And these are people that were very much in tune with my line of thinking. They were very anti-establishment. They didn't like the idea of government and everything, and then all of a sudden, they were on board. They were on board eating the shit sandwiches and agreeing with all of it. And I was like, wow. So strip club rules with Tommy's collection. Look, but God help you if you touch them. You ain't wrong. Yeah, after a while, you start to see who are real and just for likes and fame. Yeah, and that's something else we talked about all the damn time too. Like these people who sit there and they do anything they can for freaking clout. They'll kiss up to people they may not even like just so they can hope to get a little bit more attention. I've never done that, and I never will do that. I just don't give a rat's ass about that shit. If I can't come on here and be exactly who I am, then what's the point of doing it? Just to do a dog and pony show to try to freaking get some kind of internet fame? Oh, fucking miss me with that bullshit. You know, that kind of shit just drives me crazy. Because number one, what joy do you really garner from being fake as fuck? And then how big is that fall when people find out how fake you are?
Well, if you're fake as fuck and, you know, there's dollar signs at the end of it, that's when I can see when people do it. But, you know, I don't know. This this year is not going to get any better. This year is going to be so much worse than the previous three.
I got hope that maybe things will finally turn around a little bit this year. But at the same token, like I tell everybody, you know, expect the worst, hope for the best.
Mm-hmm.
This way you're prepared if shit continues to go sideways. What's up, T. Hillam? Good to see you, man. Hope you're having a happy New Year. Yeah, I'm always prepared for the worst just in case. And I thought I was well prepared until this freaking shit with the money just kept going on and on and on and on. It's just never ending now. And it's getting to the point where it's almost becoming unmanageable. That's pretty bad. I mean, at one point I was doing pretty good. I mean, well, you seen the money I was able to waste when I was doing okay.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's a bit much in this store. Yeah, fuck it. I'm going to buy it anyway. Those days are in the past now. Now everything's got to be a little bit more closely monitored. They got to pay attention to the long game.
Well, shit. What was that? Was that 2000? Or was that 2021 when we went to the store around here? I think it was 2021.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Because I came back here
at the end of 2021, right?
Yeah,
like mid or late, right?
Almost mid. It was sometime in like May or something, April or May. I came back. So it was either late 2020 or early 2021. I forget which one it was. Thank you, Curtis.
Yeah, thank you, Curtis.
Greatly. Curtis is awesome, man. Curtis, don't forget to put your own link out there. I mean, I'm pretty sure I still have everything in the description, but yeah, let people know about you. And that goes the same for anybody else that's got a wrench on here, man. Put your channel on there. I know Papa's got some fresh garbage out there. He just put it up yesterday. I stopped by and give Papa a watch too. Why not?
Fresh garbage.
Well, that's what he calls it. He calls it French garbage. But as far as what else I'm going to be doing, obviously, I said we're going to be having some discussions, and whether or not it's going to be two pigs in a cage or whatever it's going to be, I'm going to be having some one-on-one discussions. Anybody who's working on their channel and wants to come up here and just have a discussion and maybe hopefully get a few more people interested in your channel, more eyes on your channel, just reach out to me on Twitter. The link is in the description where you can reach out to me and DM me. As long as you're following me, I will accept your message. You don't have to worry about, hey, I need to accept your message. No, you can just message me. The only time I prevent somebody from messaging me is if they're a total dick. And then it's like, okay, fuck you. Go somewhere. But no, anybody can message me if you want to be on the show and you want to talk about what you're doing on your channel because you want to get a few more eyes in there. Don't be shy. Reach out and ask me, and I will have you on one of those future episodes. We'll probably start them maybe not next Tuesday, but I think the Tuesday after is when we'll start that new show. Like I said, I'm leaning towards two pigs in a cage. I think that might be a good title. I'm sure it'll piss off YouTube because I hate when anybody just uses the word pig. So
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
Because there are a bunch of easily offended retards there. Two pigs enter, one pig leaves. I love that.
That's
I
so
love that.
stupid. Like if the lefties that ran YouTube gave a shit about cops, then I would understand why they don't want that word used. But
Well, I think because so many people are calling these big fat yahoos with the blue hair pigs.
oh,
So.
okay. The whole
Flesh-
cancel pigs thing.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Wow, I almost already forgot about that.
Hey, it's there. As far as that, I want to ask people in the chat now. I want to ask you, how is your New Year's going, man? Is there anything that you're looking to do this year? Tony Monotony over there, he had asked something very similar, and I'm going to ask that some of you guys that maybe didn't have a chance to check that out on ETEBS last night. Is there something that you have that you want to do this year? You have some kind of plans, some kind of goals? Cancel what thing? The cancel pigs, man. The cancel pigs. But is there anything that you have that you want to accomplish this year? Any kind of goals? Especially, is there a goal on YouTube that you're looking to reach? Not that sometimes it matters if YouTube hates you, but there's always ways to push forward on it. I mean, I've been going on this now. This coming year will be 5 years on YouTube now. 5.
Oh, really?
Years. Yeah.
Wow, I'm going on 6. This November this year, I'll be at 6. Wow,
Is that for your channel or just?
Yeah, for my channel. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit, man. Yeah, time flies, doesn't it?
November of 18 was when I put my first couple videos up.
Yeah, I was pretty sure mine's 2019. I mean, not unless I'm wrong. I thought it was 2019. I might have to double check that.
But my channel has taken a totally different turn from what I was doing in the beginning. I do wish I could still do the video game stuff, but I don't have the games to. But I have comic books that I could still do reviews on. There are some I would like to do reviews on. Maybe I'll go back to that this year. Maybe sometime this year I'll go back to that. Not just do the movie reviews.
Yeah, man. Well, anything you enjoy, man. Yeah, you should be absolutely doing it. DJ Ronnie G. I need to build a nesting area for my Paffy buddy, and I guess set up a turtle can. Nice. Yeah, I don't show the wife's turtles off very often, even though I take care of them probably more than she does. But I've had a few moments where I've showed off those guys too. Should always show off pets, man. Everybody loves to see pets. Hopefully, we'll be able to review the series of The Sinister Sons by Peter J. Thomasy. All right, get it done, man. If it works, stop being a PETA. I'd like to have time to make videos for books I'm reading. You know what? Bad Take Bojan, I know it gets difficult to find the time, but just do a little bit here and there. No one said you had to do it all at once, even if you're making a video. Just do snippets of it. Just you work it into your time. I do the same thing with some of these BattleBot videos that I do, because some of them I literally do not have the time, especially if somebody wants a tournament or something like that. I do not have the time to sit there for 2 or 3 hours with everything else I got going on with the pigs and maybe going outside, bringing the turtle in or whatever else is going on. I may not always have time to film it all in one setting, so I'll just do snippets of it. I'll do just so many here and then come back later on and do the rest. Or sometimes I might have a bot that breaks down in the middle that I got to stop anyway and come back to filming. You do it at your leisure, so to speak. You fit it in your time that way. Just don't look at it as like one big project you have to get done all at once. What's
up,
going on,
Optic?
Optic Racer?
Happy New Year, Optic.
Yeah, Happy New Year, man. I hope that you're doing well. That's the whole series of it. Zombie genre, overrated or entertaining? I would say at this point, overrated.
Yeah.
I think it's been too overdone, and there is a statement for absolutely killing a genre by doing it way too much. And everybody under the sun was doing their own version of the zombie genre. That's why you're not seeing it as prominent as you used to.
Last one I saw was that god awful, the fucking James Gunn one, with fucking Batista in it.
Oh
man,
God, that was horrible. And there was people out there cheering that garbage. I was like, are you kidding me?
The best part of the movie was the opening credits. The opening credits, no joke. I like the way they did the opening credits. It was cool. And it was all downhill from there.
Yeah. Eastern box turtle and that big old spurred sulcata turtle outside, which he's got to come in tonight because the weather is still dipping down here in Florida. If it dips anything under 55, he's in the danger zone. Time to go to pool in earnest and train the turtles and the paratroops to add to his guinea pig army. No, we're going to use the turtles as tanks and ride on top of them in the battle. Thank you again, Curtis. Curtis is dropping everybody's links in there. Curtis, you are awesome, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Curtis.
Yeah, speaking of that, so I think this is getting into the area where we're going to wind it down. I like to go for about an hour or so on these shows, maybe an hour and a half, depending. But I'm gonna give you the floor, Slasher, and just let everybody know how you're feeling and what movie you will be coming back with when you do come back.
Scan for identification.
When I come back, it'll be the end of the month. I come in peace. I've been sitting on this movie for a couple weeks because, like I said, I wasn't feeling too great. So, I'll be back at the end of the month. Thanks for letting me chill, Tommy.
No, anytime.
Always love talking to you, man.
No, it's always a good time. Always a good time to hang out and talk. And it's always a great time to hang out with all these awesome people that have been hanging out in the chat. What's going on? I'm Not Creative 22, man. Good to see you coming in at the end, man.
What's up? I'm Not Creative. Happy New Year.
Yeah. Happy New Year. DJ Ronnie G Tanks. You like that, DJ? Hey, guys, thank you, every single one of you, to come in. I'm Not Creative 22 for coming in. DJ Ronnie G, thanks for being here. Curtis YZ, thank you for dropping all those links, sir. And thank you for hanging out and being a friend of the collective as well. Soul Assassin always dropping those links as well. Thank you for hanging out with us. Optic Racer for coming in. Good to see you. I hope that you're doing well. To Heal 29, thank you for being here. Bad Take Bojan, thank you for being here. I hope that you are well, and I hope everything continues to go well, and I hope you're able to get something, get some of those videos for books going as well. Lurch Slight Return, thank you, sir. And I don't know if I should mention it. Well, we'll have to talk off air about that. I don't want to mention something that maybe somebody doesn't want me to mention. But thank you, sir, for everything you do and what you have done. I appreciate that. Glinzer, thank you for stopping in. Luffy is God, thank you for being here as well. Trina from Real Horror, thank you for being here, Trina. I hope you start feeling better. And guys, make sure you check out Trina's channel. We've had some amazing discussions over there as well. Let's see, who else did I miss? I know I missed somebody. Master of the TDS, thank you for stopping in. Appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. Toy Mafia, first one who was in the house. Jesus, I almost forgot about Toy Mafia. Thank you for being here, sir. Appreciate it. Papa Cotton, thanks for being here, Papa. I hope that you're doing well. I remember there was what was that? Lefty something that stopped in. LDG had popped in for a little bit. Thank you for stopping in, LDG. I hope you're doing well. Lefty and Friends, there it is. And Keely Chow, of course, in the house as well. Thank you, Keely. And I hope that you all have a spectacular evening. We're going to leave on something that I'm actually putting together right now for the people that are requesting the BattleBot stuff, because I haven't forgotten about this stuff. Unfortunately, just the way my internet runs, and anybody who knows me or has known me long enough knows that I have tremendous problems with my internet. So I had another requested tournament that I've been working on in segments, trying to get it done. And this is a small glimpse that, yes, I am working on it. It is coming, and I haven't forgotten about you.
Guinea. Pig.
Robot fight time! It's robot fight time! It's robot fight time! Are you ready? It's robot fighting time! It's robot fighting time! It's robot fighting time!
This is Guinea Pig Battle Box.
Are you ready? It's robot fighting time!
Big push right there from Hello Wheels and got a piece of Spartan BattleBox. Oh, huge charge hit. There goes the weapon for the Warrior. Oh, big charge right there from Scrapper, but could not get underneath. Stymieing him. But there goes the wheel for Ducks. Huge charge right there from Hypershock, but it backfired as Maul struck first. Good push right here. Another big hit from Bike Force, and there goes a piece of Bronco now. Oh, big charge right there from Beta coming right out at Blacksmith. Good hit from Blacksmith. There goes a piece of Beta. Good lift right there from Whiplash. Didn't get it done. Tombstone looking to get it in, and there goes a big hit. There goes a piece of Whiplash.
This is Guinea Pig Battle Box.
So there we go. There is a small glimpse at the tournament that's coming up. Still working on it. Like I said, it takes time. Guys, thank you for being here. Remember, never let anybody tell you what you can and can't say, what you should or should not think, because your silence and your compliance gives consent, and we will catch you next time. Later, y'all.
Forget the bitch, you should spend. Assimilated, but you don't know it yet. Attacking us is not very wise. Our army's growing if we see through your lies.
What we are looking at, good and evil, right and wrong. It's a big world order. A pig world order. A pig world order. Somebody's gonna want to get their toes nibbled off in here. A pig world order. 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 Better hide your toes as we're coming for 'em. A pig world order. A pig world order. A pig world order.